Hello, welcome to Gemstone Tarot. This is your weekly overview for the week beginning 7th of March. I'm going to do one major arcana card for each sign, okay? And it's just a quick overview, love life, career, destiny, whatever it is that we need to pay attention to this week, okay? Let's have a looky-see about it. I will timestamp this in the description box below so you can scooch. You can look at your moon sign, sun sign, your rising sign, or cross-watch for someone else. And if you want a full description of what's going to happen in March, have a look in the description box. We've got Aries through to Pisces. Your individual star sign tarot readings are out. Okay, Aries. Ka-ching. Ooh. Righty ho. We get, this is the Cook's Tarot, I think, or the Kitchen Tarot. This is for you, Aries, the Hierophant. Okay, this is like a recipe book for life. When you get the Hierophant, something's going to come up this week which is about your higher learning. Often the Hierophant represents the guru or the sage or the high priest or the person who knows something that you need to know. This is about someone coming into your life who has something important to say, to do with wisdom, to do with furthering your maybe career path, or even what's going on with your relationship, okay? Or even all of it. They have some sage and wise advice. Now, the way that people appear to us as the Hierophant is not necessarily that we bump into the high priest in our local town or whatever it is. Sometimes it can come up as a YouTube video, an Instagram post, a TikTok video, whatever, or a short. It's something that catches your attention, but it actually has the ability to long-term change things for you. So be on the lookout for it, Aries, because it's potentially life-changing, and that's important, okay? Leave me a comment, Aries. Check out your star sign reading for March below. Thank you very much. Taurus. I'm going to have to remember the order of the star signs. Oh my God. I just really shuffled then, okay? And Taurus, you have the same card as Aries. You've come out as the Hierophant. This is not the same for you as it is for Aries though. One card does not mean the same thing for two different star signs. Taurus, you know something about someone that you don't quite know that you know yet. Woohoo! We're going riddle. You have a hunch about someone. It could be about your significant other. Could be about someone you've got your eye on. It could be about your boss at work, or your sister, your friend, your brother, your mother, whatever it is. You have a deep hunch about what's going on with that person, and I think you've been wondering whether this is right, whether it's true, and also whether you need more evidence to know about whether this is something you can act on or something you can't. Have a look for advice somewhere about this particular thing, because there will be something or someone out there that can just take that missing piece and plonk it into the puzzle. It's a puzzle you already know and you've almost got there, but it just takes that outside person to give you that tidbit of information, that last fact. And that person could also be social media, you know. It could be that you find out, like I said to Aries, it could be a TikTok video. It could be the person you're thinking of social media account, whatever it is. And however it comes to you, it will click and you will know and you can act, okay? Taurus, check out your star sign reading below for March in the description box, and thank you very much. Gemini. Oh, Gemini, nice. You get the Fool, which is the colander. And of course, in this, everything goes through the colander. It's like all the new experiences. Gemini, this week shows that you're going to have some kind of kickstart to your life experience. You know, with the Rider-Waite, you know, the Fool is kind of tripping over the edge of the cliff and he's like, woohoo, come on, let's streak across the quad. Everybody's doing it. Like that. Well, Gemini, you're going to feel that kind of energy. You're going to feel like a bit of a leader. You're going to feel a bit free. You're going to feel like whipping it off in the fountain. And hey, if you want to, I'm not standing in your way. This is a new beginning. So you may have ended a relationship and now you've been kind of down in the dumps for ages and wondering when the actual spiritual recovery is going to happen. It may be recovering from a health problem. It may be just recovering from feeling blue, feeling down, feeling trapped, feeling lost. This is an injection of zippity-doo-dah, okay? Say yes to it, Gemini, and follow your nose, okay? Take a leap of faith. This is a beautiful energy for you to have. It suits you because you're mutable and you're fun-loving and you lead others. You lead others by giving out the message. So follow your nose, follow your heart, and broadcast it to everybody. Love it, Gemini. Check out your March reading down in the description box below. And thank you very much. Cancer. Hi, Cancer. Thank you once again for being my, by far and away, the highest viewers, most commenting people. Check out your Cancer reading down below in the description box. And I always do you a bonus reading halfway through the month as well, just to say thank you. What do we need to, what do we need to know for Cancer? Ooh. So this is the Kitchen Tarot. You get the calendar, which is the moon. And of course, this is what rules you. You're ruled by the moon. Get yourself a moon calendar. I've got this Astro Cal diary. I'm not financially connected to these people at all. And there's loads of different ones and you can just get a free app. But I love this one. Something like this, or you can get a Google app or a free app or whatever it is. Check out the moon cycle for this week. See what it means to you, okay? And pay particular attention to Friday the 11th and Saturday the 12th and Sunday the 13th when the moon's going into your sign. And look at the picture for that. It's so Cancerian. Moon goes into your sign and you fill up with Cancerian power. Now, this will mean that you will be feeling more emotional, of course. You may want to chuck a blub. You may want to just boohoo it out with a romantic film or go for a walk or just feel those feelings, okay? But also all your other Cancerian powers are up. Your intuition is up. Your sense for nature is up. Your love, that is up. Everything is heightened when the moon goes into your sign. Make the most of it. Good time for romantic discussions, conversations, get-togethers. You know what I'm saying? Finding somebody, getting a date, that kind of thing. So look to Friday the 11th, moon going into your sign. When does it happen? Ooh, first thing in the morning in the UK, but look when it is for where you are in the world. And Saturday, and then it leaves kind of early Sunday morning. Make the most of it and tell me all about it in the comment section. Thank you, lovely Cancerians. Okay, Cancer, Leo. God, yeah, I do this every single day of my life. I never completely remember the order of the signs. Leo, 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 you get, nice card. This is so beautiful. You get Justice or the Food Scales. This is lovely energy for you. You may have felt a bit out of whack recently, maybe health-wise, maybe psychologically. Maybe there's been some imbalance of power in a relationship with a boss or a partner. This is about the universe finally, you're going to be like, finally recognizing that there needs to be some evening up. There needs to be a redress of this because you've been suffering a bit, okay? And here we've got balance and karma and justice. And karma is a really weird one, isn't it? You may have been wondering, what did I do to deserve this, okay? A question that is always never answered by the universe fully, But in this case, the universe, instead of answering that question, tweaks a few. If you imagine this to be a big machine, it tweaks a few things in the machine, it gives it a service, and suddenly, swing, things start to flow, okay? I don't know how I'm mimicking pistons. I'm the most un-machine-y person that there is, but the machine starts to flow, your life starts to flow, conversation starts to flow, things start to click, and thank God your luck fires up a bit. Okay, so enjoy this, Leo. Relax, take a deep breath, thank God. Okay, Leo, check out your March reading in the description box below, and I'll see you soon. Virgo. Oh, cripes. Virgo, let's just get your card off the floor. Virgo, you're the only one to get 2 cards because 2 fell on the floor, and I'm not in the business of ignoring tarot cards that fall on the floor. Okay, Virgo, you get the Chariot, Cancer, so you might be dealing with a Cancerian. Not all of you are though. And the Fridge, which is the Emperor. I don't know why the Emperor is the Fridge in this one. This is the Kitchen Tarot. I guess without the fridge, everything goes off. But anyway, okay. This is about choice and authority for you. You're going to be confronted with a choice. And as usual with choices, it's not going to be something good and something bad. It's going to be something good and bad and something good and bad. And that's why you get the Chariot. And the Chariot always has these 2 horses which are trying to pull in different directions while the charioteer is trying to keep it on the road, okay? Like this. Choices themselves are moments or springboards of fate, okay? The choice that you're making here, and that you're almost, in a sense, being forced to make, is going to take you in a certain direction. But I'll tell you something for free, okay? Both directions can work for you. Both directions can work. You can't really lose. It's just that you are a Virgo, so you are careful about your choices and you do weigh things up, but both ways can work. So to a certain extent you have control over this, to a certain extent you don't. One horse is control, one is chaos. You are riding 2 horses with one arse and making a very good job of it this week. Okay? Virgo, do definitely check out your March reading in the description box below. And I'll see you soon. Love your reading. Libra. Libra. Can't speak suddenly. Oh, nice. Libra, you get the Empress, which in this deck is the Stove. I really like this for you. It's gorgeous. It's a healing energy. So there's a lot of healing around for you this week. It's my healing mime. If you've got like a physical healer that you go and see, or some treatment like chiropractor or something like that, it's a good week for that. Okay. It's a good week for physical healing. It's a good week for eating the right kind of foods for you. And that varies. And I am not a food person. It varies for different people, you know, but you know what the right foods are for you. It's eating clean, eating good, and enjoying it as well. Enjoying the body, enjoying the process. You are growing something in your life. You're kind of, it's a bit like the birthing process, but you're in the process of growing. It's not the time at the moment to actually execute it and let it out. Okay, it's the time for taking in all the nutrients, even if the nutrients are ideas, taking in the nutrients, taking in the good juju, taking in the air, the sunlight, whatever it is, the rain, and helping to cultivate whatever it is that you're growing. It could be a business, it could be a love, it could be a friendship, it could be your relationship with yourself, with the universe, self-worth, whatever it is, respect it, feed it, nurture it. Okay, check out your March reading, Libra. It is down below in the description box. Lovely reading for you. Scorpio. The Emperor for you, Scorpio. Okay, this is divine masculine energy. Some of you are going to be forced to take charge of a situation. Just going to cross my legs. You're going to be forced to take charge of a situation that you maybe didn't want to take charge of, or you didn't want to take charge of it yet. Okay, there's a difference, I suppose. I think you kind of knew that you were going to have to kind of grab the reins at some point, but you were hoping to ride it out. It feels like, sorry about that, Scorpio, there was someone at the door. It feels like you're being slightly hurried, okay? You would have waited longer. You would have liked to see how things pan out. Scorpios can be very careful about how they approach decisions and take action. And usually Scorpio timing's pretty impeccable because you make sure it's the right time. You know, it's no accident. Events are going to conspire to mean that you have to take a decision sooner than you want to, but actually it's going to work out well for you. You're going to be forced into the Emperor state, which is, I'm going to rule even though I feel a bit uncomfortable about it. I'm not quite sure of the consequences, but I'm going to make a decision. Okay, so you will be glad looking back that you did, but slightly uncomfortable at the time that you had to do it when you did. Okay, woo, Scorpio, do check out your March reading in the description box below. Thank you, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Saggy, you get the Empress. I can't think who else got this. And of course I can't remember. This is the stove, which is really nice because obviously it's a kind of a slow heat. But for you, and we have creation. Shwing. Expect some Kundalini energy. Expect something like if you imagine what yeast is like to bread. You know, instead of something following a sort of linear scientific process, it's more of a feeling of spreading. You know, it's like something is gaining momentum in a very organic way. So if this is about a relationship, it's becoming stronger and it's becoming, it's moving to the next level, but it's not obvious. It's very organically moving to the next level. So this could be developing a friendship, developing a relationship. For a lot of you, this is a relationship, but also developing a business idea. But it's not like you're looking through the books and going, well, I'm making my 5-year plan and I'm going to do this. Not that many Sagittarians would do that, but you know what I mean. I'm going to hit this milestone. No, it's like I can feel that this is starting to take shape. Starting to prove is what we call it with bread, isn't it? Starting to, what's that? It's starting to, you know the feeling, okay? You're going to know that feeling. That is the feeling for you. You'll be like, yep, I remember what Gemma said. It's all about swelling bread. There you go. It's all about swelling bread for you, Saggy. Have a look in the description box for your March reading, okay? Swell that bread, baby. Grow that French stick. I'm going to shut up now. Thanks, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Ooh, no one else has had this. Nice. Now, Capricorn. Major apologies because your reading for March, it cut off at the end of the video. And I didn't know it had cut off at the end of the video. Maybe it was supposed to. It just was like ping, it cut off at the last kind of couple of minutes of the video. So I just need to categorically apologise and thank you for not saying too much about it in the comments section. Okay, interestingly, you get the world or the potluck supper, okay? Frankly, potluck supper is my idea of a complete nightmare. This is a supper or a dinner or whatever where people bring food that really varies in quality, including my own, which is normally shop bought, you know, because I've thought, my God, I'm too ashamed to bring something that I would cook. So I go and get it from a shop, or their kids have had all their fingers in it, or their dog has licked it or whatever. And then everybody puts it down and kind of, it's all very sharey. I reckon I got my moon in Capricorn and I reckon you may be similar with this. But anyway, in terms of it being the world card for you, and we talked about this in your reading before it cut off in March, And if you want to check out your cut-off reading, that is in the description box below. We talked about closing out your heinous cycle from 2019, okay? This is another confirmation for me that you are closing out the heinous cycle of 2019. It's been really hard for Capricorns, you know, no doubt. It's hard enough for Capricorns because you're ruled by Saturn, and, you know, you're always having to toe the line a little bit as Capricorns, always being not sensible, but sensible actually a bit. Capricorns know what's going to happen. They're realistic. Saturn lets you know, doesn't let you get away with anything. But this is an end to the more difficult aspects of that, where doors have been closed to you, or even things that you've loved have kind of gone away, or things have just not opened out for you in the way that you wanted them to. I feel like this is a very slow turn. It's been a long time coming, but I consistently keep getting for Capricorns the message that now things are starting to take shape. Okay, and thank God for that, Capricorn, because actually I don't say this often, but you deserve a break. You really do. Okay, check out your cut-off reading down in the description box below, and thank you, Capricorn. Aquarius. No, I like this. Aquarius, you get your own card. You're the only one, actually, who's got their own card. You get the Magician. Salt and pepper, the magic. Now, obviously there are dietary things about salt and all that stuff, so don't take this as medical advice. But honestly, food without condiments for me is not worth eating. It's just like, I love, you know, chili sauce, salt, pepper, mayonnaise, all the things that make food, tomato ketchup, that make food kind of exciting. I feel like for you, this is a week that you can change the future. It feels powerful and quite Aquarian. Aquarius is the sign of the inventor. This is a chance to reinvent yourself, okay? You can reinvent or restyle your business. You can launch. It's like if you had a business and you decide to launch a newsletter or a blog or a vlog or a different platform, it's going to really kind of sing for you, okay? Also, in terms of relationships, it's a chance to rewrite the script for that as well. You can reinvent. If you've been stuck in a rut with somebody, or if you've been single for ages, you can reinvent that wheel. It's like, yep, I'm ready to change it up a little bit. And this could be physical. You could do a makeover, you could do your hair, you could change your clothes, wear a different colour, put something, rearrange your house. Aquarians don't normally get stuck too much in too much routine. They like to change it up a bit. It's time to embrace that side of yourself because it's really going to serve you. Okay, and just for one or two of you, there's a job interview coming up. Be yourself 100% in that interview. You're going to do well, okay? Pisces. Gosh, this card has come out loads. Pisces, we get the Hierophant, the cookbook. This came out for Aries and Taurus as well. So you may have Aries or Taurus moon rising Venus. Pisces. This really links in with your March reading. Okay, it really does. I remember the March reading, partly, you know, egotistically because I'm a Pisces, partly because it was the Devil and the Ten of Cups, I think, as the cover of it. And it is those two extremes. And this is a process Pisceans have been going through for a while. And again, as I said in the March reading, it's a process Pisceans can feel uncomfortable with, but it feels very necessary. This is about knowing yourself from the inside out, and it's doing shadow work. It's perhaps doing therapy, body therapy, getting to know your physical body, the way you tick, what affects you somatically, which in Piscean terms is everything. What stops your flow, okay, and what actually allows. Pisces, this is a week for learning how to allow the universe to move through you. I was going to do that. Move through you. It's like I'm doing like the thing on an aeroplane. Move through you, please. Move through you in an enchanting way, which is a very Piscean thing. Pisces, your power is always to deliver the magic, okay? You're the 12th sign, you're the sign of the esoteric, of the falling off of the horoscope wheel. It's like you've been through the other 11 experiences and all the earthly planes and all that kind of good stuff, and you come to this dissolution of the ego where you're falling off the wheel, but in a very beautiful way, that disintegration kind of educates others. Now, you could be literally educating others because the Hierophant is the educator, but you are receiving your own education through educating others. Now, educating others could be leaving comments in the comments section. It could be being an actual teacher, a teacher face-to-face, a teacher online, or it could be among friends, family. You're undergoing an awakening. I hate that word. I wish there was another way of putting it, but that's what it is. And it's like it is a radical overhaul of everything you've ever known about yourself, but it's getting beyond the head and into your mind-body connection, okay, in a big way. Anything you can do to help that and facilitate that, the universe is the big green light for that, okay? Makes you more authentic in your relationships with others as well, whether you like it or not really, and more able to speak your truth. Whew, Pisces, do check out your March reading in the description box below. And thank you to everybody, Aries through to Pisces, for hanging around for the reading. Do check out your monthly reading. There's also a love reading. There's all sorts. Have a look, check it out, pick a cards, the whole bit. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you soon. Namaste.